You guys are doing good. Hi, Ruth Barclay, and this is Taste Your Magic YouTube channel. We're on Silver Dance Ranch up in Spring City. Going up Grizzly Gulch is the trail. And the trail that we're going to take is where we take riders on grounding rides, and also we do full moon rides up in here in the trees, and we're going to show you some of the fun and a little bit of what we work through, but we'll have to have you come out in person at some time to experience the fullness of it. So come on up the trail with us. When we're riding horses, a good thing that they work through in your body is the suppleness through your back, your hips, your knees, your spine, your shoulders. Your whole body starts to release and adjust and stretch. And what happens with that is you'll start to feel different feelings that you've been storing up in your body. And so when we get moving, sometimes it's fear, sometimes it's anxiety, sometimes it's anger, sometimes it's overexcitement, because sometimes in our lives we're not allowed to express all the excitement we get. And so as it starts to move and break up, what I like to do is to invite you guys to take a breath in. And then when you exhale, you're going to exhale. We exhale through our legs, down our heels, and into the ground. And what that does is it allows the energy to ground into the earth. So we're connected to the earth, we're connected to the horse, and we start to connect ourselves as well. And when that happens, and you breathe and you allow that energy, any energy, stress, stuff that's happening, you're going to breathe in, exhale it down through your legs into the ground. And you let your hips move with the horse, staying balanced, but also staying strong, but not too tense. Almost like yoga. And what this does is it starts to open up all your chakra system in your body as well. And you'll start to notice different parts of your body that you're not actually functioning in. So like, we run through, okay, now check your body and see what parts you don't feel right now. And so right now I don't feel my shins very much and my calves barely. And so what I'm going to do is as I breathe, I'm going to breathe down and I'm going to flex a little bit in my calf a little bit and just lightly move it and invite my brain and my heart and my breath to connect into my calves where I'm not really feeling them. Sometimes it's your feet, sometimes it's your arms, sometimes it's different parts of your body. That just means something in your system is stressed to a point where you're disassociating a part of you. And so what horses help is they help you connect back into the tree, all the different parts of your body, so you can feel who you are and move more physically and free through life. Cross that bridge on horses, but it's kind of falling apart now. Now it shakes when humans walk across it, but we've walked across all these horses except Zorro have that was a close one, have walked across that bridge. So as you start going up the hill, you're gonna let your body move with it. Lean forward. Yep, there you go. That way he's not dragging your weight, but you're riding with him. change colors, and so a lot of this mountain becomes like a rainbow, yellow and reds and greens and oranges. And then when we get deeper into the forest trail, when the leaves start falling a little bit, then you have a colorful blanket you're walking over, plus being wrapped in the colors. It all is really neat. Sometimes we hear elk calling and bugling also. Little flower. How are you guys doing back there? Good. Mountain lions up here, not so many right now. Seen bear up here. Bobcat. Scott and I saw, we crossed it by a tree in the dark and heard it yelling at us. Walking on that rock up there, that big one, that big cliff rock. Exercise we like to do to connect with the horses and the trail and nature and your body is count your horse's footsteps. Actually, we're going to do left and right foot. So when when your hip drops, that foot is coming back, and when it lifts, that foot is going forward. And you can actually see it in the front shoulders while you're riding. And so what I like to do is have people say the left foot. So you'd be left, 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 left. And then when they get a little better, then we'll do left, right, left, right. And what this does is it starts to connect different parts of their mind to work in a more balanced fashion. And so it trains it like hand-eye coordination, even though you're on a horse. And it also helps to develop your willpower when you can do these different awkward but rhythmic exercises with your body and your mind. And so then we move it to left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. And almost get your body in like a rhythm, like you're dancing with your horse a little bit, like grooving. You're like grooving with your horse. Left, right, left, right, left, right. And when this starts to happen, you'll start to feel their back almost relax with you and stretch out a little bit more. When Rip was little, we had to put him up on the horse so he didn't get down. Nice! So sometimes if the horse looks down at the water when it's going fast like that, they almost go with the flow instead of across it. We're going to go on the secret hidden trail. So instead of the main one, we're gonna cut off over here. And this is where you'll feel a lot of different energies through here. And what we like to do is we like to open up our heart, take a deep breath in, and almost feel an energy of safety come around us. And as that safety moves around us, let any of the big, large animals like bears and cougars know that we're not here to bug them and they're not here to bug us. We're just gonna come through here safely. And any of the other little animals, they can come around and play with us. Trees. And the adventure begins. No, I'll get all the spider webs off for you guys. Good job. So all this changes colors in the fall. It's really pretty. Watch out for this tree. Okay, hang on. If you need to hang on to the horn, they'll probably step over it. They might hop. Whoa, camera guy. I was gonna say Moonshine never hops. She did. Watch out for the trees. Lean forward. They're fresh. This is where it gets wild. You guys are doing good. Are you okay? We're gonna keep going. There you go. And this is where you cheer them on. Doing good, pony, you're doing good. Very good. So in one video when we talked to Jewel, I talked to you guys about how she was only 2 years old and we took a crew on a night ride. Well, this was the trail that we were going down and it was slippery and the saddle went over her head. And me and Lexi, she let Lexi and I get off. She was only 2 and she was so good, but the saddle wouldn't fit her very good because she was just a baby, she was young. He did, not yours. She did a full jump. He did like a little step and then a little extra oomph. Yours was like, she was like, oh, I'm feeling good. Yeah, it's funny because Lexi used to ride her on these trails over these logs because it almost didn't matter how high it was. She would just crawl over them. She wouldn't jump. So I was like, I almost said, don't worry. Don't worry. Oh, Rip doesn't like to be looked at when he's taking a dump. He gets embarrassed. Did you see him just run off? Rip, come back here. Come here. One time I was jogging up a horse up this trail and some turkeys came out, and one of the turkeys had a whole bunch of little babies, little teeny babies. And I was trotting and the mom went off that way, but the babies stayed on the trails, and I was sitting there, move off, trotting. They were just like beep, 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 running up this trail. And it was up here, I finally just had to stop and get off, and I had to scoot all these little baby turkey chicks off right here so I could get past. When your life gets to be a little too hectic and a little too stressful, these grounding trail rides sure help. When we do full moon rides, we work with developing your shaman eyes, which is helping you be able to see in the dark. And we help you also release fear and move you through different spaces like 3D, 4D, 5D, different types of dimensions, and we bring you back. And it allows you to see all these different parts of you and your own perceptions that may or may not be holding you back, while the horse takes care of you. Where you have to actually just trust. In the day ones, you gotta trust. You gotta trust that you've got 4 feet now, that they know where they're going. You gotta help trust your body, that it's gonna move with the horse. You're gonna trust the environment, the mountains, the trails, that they're going to love you as you travel through them. Come on, Rip. And as you go through these different rides, you'll start to feel a different type of connection between everything, and especially yourself. You guys doing good? Good. Okay, that's the uphill climb. Now we'll be heading down, so you'll be leaning back when you go down. Yep, your heels. So we have a lot of different levels of horse rides that we can do, and here are just some where they meet. We've got shorter ones, longer ones, harder ones, lighter ones, easier ones. They're all very fun though. This is our halfway point. We like to stop there, take a drink, recap a little bit, take a breath, stretch legs. Yeah. Big strong man named Scott and his chainsaw. Okay, this one might not feel too good if it gets your face. But if it does, we got you on camera, just kidding. Some of our horses are really tall, and we definitely have to make sure that everybody knows where the trees are with the tall ones. But we have a good spot where you'll be able to see all the way across the mountain to the other side. And this is where you'll feel how little you are in this world. Right here. How blessed, how grateful, how there's this much beauty in the world. Good job. Good job. And they'll walk, some of them like to walk straight down, some kind of turn their butt a little funny. But this is where it will definitely start to loosen up your hips and your back and your joints. Really, really good for your back. You're doing good. It's gonna level out here in just a second. Yes, that's right. Working that back. Pop, pop. As you start to go down the hills, what we want to do is we want to exhale, same thing. Breathe in and exhale through the heels, down, stabilizing yourself. I want you to feel the strength in your body as you watch this movement. When you see the sun, I want you to allow the sun to give you a gift. Let it give you a presence of strength and power and light. When you see it flickering through the trees, let your eyes just relax and absorb the lights and the darks as you go through it, and still tell your eyes that you can see. Because sometimes we get easily distracted by flashing lights or the changes in our environments, and we're not able to stay present and see what else is out there. And so as the light's flickering through, if you relax your eyes just a little bit, allow it to pass in and out while telling your eyes, I can still see. Show me what I can see. I can see the trail. I can see the bush. I can see the tree. And you start to confirm what you can see. This helps you mentally and physically be able to function more centered, grounded, and more at peace on purpose as you move forward through life in your focus. Good job, good job. Okay, I got trees coming. And just one more little down stretch, and then we're gonna cross another water. And I'm gonna show you a sacred circle. This circle has been here as long as I've been here, which has been a long time. There's a lot of energy in that. And they're hidden in these trees. That's what's fun when you're connected and allowing yourself to open up. You find secrets. Both directions, they're cool. Woo! So on full moon rides, we usually head up that way. And up that way, there's a little spot that we call the Fairylands. And when you go through it, you can feel a lot of activity. And they almost like, the fairies will bait your horse to get off trail and eat instead of staying to work. And so we have to tell the people, don't let the horses be tricked off the trail by the fairies. Zorro always does. Every time he sees one, he's like, yeah, I'm good, I'm gonna go with them. I'm going with them. We're like, come back. So if you ever come and ride Zorro, know he likes to play. All right, we're starting to come towards the end of the trail. Got one more water to cross. We did a full loop. And on your right is that bridge that you saw at the first. Here's a better look at it. And as you start to leave, just thank the trees for the support that they've given you. And as you go through the water, take a breath and take in all of that flowing water, helping the different moving energies in your body clear. And as we close this out, we just say one more thank you and thanks for coming on the ride with us. We hope to see you in real life, and if not, keep playing with us and keep learning and enjoying, and let's connect more. Let us know what it was like for you.
Special thanks to our SDR healer horses on this ride today, Jewel, Moonshine, Rebel, and Zorro.